Hello folks, it's about time to do my video of my comparison of two record Ninjago Legacy Dragon set, which one actually a 7066 the Golden Dragon, and of course the older one is 71701 Kai Fire Dragon. And both of them have the same price as the 20 box, which is this is the reason why I compare them. And both of them, of course, and both of them have almost the same design as them have it. Well, the Royd, which is the Golden Dragon, have the actual build. Well, Kai Dragon, it have a Juno builds, which is both of them have the same price as each other have them, and of course almost the same design as what have them as well. Well, only different Golden Dragon have the actual build, while Kai Fire Dragon a 4+ build. It have of course a 2 minifigures, which is the same minifigures choice as it have a 2 minifigures. One more for the Golden Dragon, and of course for Kai Fire Dragon a other side build, which is 2 fireplace and the temples as well. So let's get started with them. Let's get to study of them. So the first thing it of course describes, which is mostly enforced between of the PC and the price as well. For Golden Dragon, the Golden Dragon, it have a 171 pieces, which is this dragon have a lot pieces than the Kai Dragon. Well, for Kai Fire Dragon, the only that it have a 81 pieces. Yeah, the least pieces than the Golden Dragon have. If you compare, both of them have the same price and the same price as the other Ninjago 2020. The older Ninjago 20 box set, of course, like Katana F90, and of course Kai Fire Tat as well, and of course Wu Dragon Battle as well, which is from summer 2020 set. And both of them have the different lists, which is both of them have a different lists than the older, which is each two of them have actually a different lists of the date, which is for the Golden Dragon was actually came out on 2019. Well, for Kai Fire Dragon, it actually came out on of course, and well, for Kai Fire Dragon, well, actually came out on the 2020, of course, which is the last year's, what I believe. So Royce was actually came out on 2 years ago. Well, for Kai a 1 years ago, which is different time skip. Oh boy, this set actually getting old right now. So yeah. So now let's start off with the minifigures first. Next. So for the Golden Dragon, it have a 3 minifigures. Well, for Kai Fire Dragon, it have only 2 minifigures, and of course the other 3 other side builds as well. So let's start off with the Golden Dragon first, which is all of them have actually the first appearance on this set. The first appearance of the Golden Ninja, which is wide. The first appearance of the coolest overall minifigures, and of course the first appearance of the Stone Warriors, which have a new toys and printing as well. Which is you can actually buy the Golden Dragon for getting a minifigures. If you are not big fan of the Golden Dragon, then you can actually buy it just for minifigures. If you absolutely wanted them, especially for Overlord, which is Legacy Overlord minifigures Overlord. And asking for the Kai Fire Dragon, we get a Legacy Kai, the Legacy Gabardon, the two fire pieces, which is fire me build, and of course the temple build as well. Yeah, which is we already get so many time on the last wave of Ninjago Legacy 2019 with the way set. So why we should get Kai again in this set, where you could use it as the new design of the Kai. Like I don't know. Let's just say the should give it redesign for regular Ninjago Season 2B. But I think that never happened. And Asteroid Gamagon, it only thinks that it's still right to take off two arms pieces to make looks like a Gamagon for Ninjago pilot, which is it's good choice that if you have a Gamagon with 4 arms, if it's easy take off a 2 extra Gamagon arms pieces, you can make a pilot Gamagon himself. But if you don't want them and have a 2 forces of Legacy Gamagon between pilot and TV show, you can actually buy one more Gamagon for this set, which is if you actually don't wanna take off Gamagon 2 extra arms pieces, and if you wanna keep a TV show Gamagon and have a both forces of pilot and TV show of Gamagon character, so you can actually buy Gamagon on Kai Fire Dragon. And then we get a 3 other side build, which is 2 fireplace and of course the 1 temple as well. 2 fireplace, it's meh, they are pretty much a pointless addition on this set. But asking for temples, it's really fixed. It's really fixed that it was actually the only good build of Kai Fire Dragon set. It have a really nice design, even though it have the less pieces, good build, and honestly it have the printing and have a nice choice to have a Kai Dragon sword piece on this temple, which is I really like. They have a other side build that it was actually really good. But I mostly fixed that. I will admit that I fixed this temple build was kinda unneeded. But hell, this is a junior set. Sometimes I need a other side build, which is, yeah, I guess I take it, this build. Plus, it's still good lucky overall, just like what I say on my review of Ninjago Kai Fire Dragon 4+ set with different reason. So yeah. So it's C for Kai Fire Dragon few mixed bags. Bronze for Gamagon minifigures that was built accounts for Lexi Kai at Fire mini build as well. At asking for the Golden Dragon, all of them is just good. Yep, mostly them are absolutely great edition of the Golden Dragon set. That they all knew that this is that the 2019 was actually beginning of Ninjago XC set, which is, yeah, they are probably the great minifigures, and this is also the great start of Ninjago Legacy as well, which is, yeah. So the Golden Dragon minifigure, the Golden Dragon minifigures are actually 1 point for Golden Dragon, while Kai Fire Dragon have 0. So now let's move on with the actual build. The actual build next. So here, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Dragon and Kai Fire Dragon, the Dragon build. And here to fix, I will absolutely don't anything about this Dragon build, which is I will judge everybody, which is first is tail, and then body, and then legs, arms, the head, and of course the possibility on separate part of the point as well. And which one actually did better, and which one the part of these Dragon build it actually did better. If it was the Golden Dragon or maybe Kai Fire Dragon. So now let's start off with the tail first. You can see for the Golden Dragon tail, the tail have actually very nice design. It have a good the end build of the dragon and dragon tails. A dragon tails build with using some technique pieces, a 2-time pale gold extra force arms pieces and 2-time katana pieces with gold which is pale gold as well. And you can see it have a lot of possibility of these guys. And even this one as well. It also have bullet choice as well, which is you can actually a lot of possibility of these guys. So here bullet choice, and bullet choice as well, which is definitely good job on this tail design. Now on the Kai Fire Dragon, it's nice they use a hint choice pieces to give us some possibility, but still the execution all fail. It only can movement up and down like this one. So here you have a bullet choice, which is it can movement up and down. While this one can movement up and down as well. It can sometimes fully over as well. Yeah, you can tell the build of the tail was actually that lazy. The good things about these wigs, the tails of course, or these flame always or Tchaikovsky, which is I something thinking I need to remember what the names of the pieces was. Let me thinking about it right now. Oh yeah, a flap 2x6 a flap piece. Yeah, the flap the 2x8 a flap. Flap 2x8 Rickstar works. quick start of rocks pieces with Korski of the flame always old Korski of these works which is Rickson pieces, this is the only good fix about this striking, which is a Kai fire striking. So you can tell for Royd they're absolutely way better than for Kai. So yeah, 1 point for Royd. So which is the Golden Dragon. So the Golden Dragon have a 2 point, while for Kai Fire Dragon have absolutely 0. Now on the buy build for Royd, it's a really nice buy build. I love the UCA the vehicle piece with pale gold. Inside UCA I got pale gold. I got pieces. It have a flag, which is, by the way, it have 2 possibilities. It have hint choice, and the flags can move me up and down as well. And also the sticker of the Golden Dragon flag sticker looks really good. And missing at the Great Lucky as well. It's also nice, they give it a 2 extra pieces on the pack with a modified piece and dark green slope pieces as well. And we cover white, it's definitely 60 Skorsky as to be saddle built. So yeah, and asking for the inside build of the Golden Dragon build. The Golden Dragon build, it's definitely have really good design as well, even though nobody will talk about it, but still have a good design of, but still it have a, it have the good design of the Golden Dragon inside by build overall on this side, which is I really like it. Now on the Kai Fire Dragon, which is for Kai, I feel really makes it back. In the front, the build of the body of the dragon looks really bland. Using black saddle between inside of the body looks absolutely terrible. Plus, it have the Yarkowski, which is sticks out of ugly, and the build feel completely lazy. Like, why these dark red, which is 1x2 dark red slope piece on this body? It actually sticks out. Not good way overall. Like, Jesus, only inside build can be fit with dark red Korski overall. And on this build, and speaking for the by build, the inside build is only good fix about this by build. It have the new piece, it have a new piece of the 4+ by piece, which is, this is definitely a brand new 4+ piece, which is the new 4+ piece of this 4+ set. That this 4+ set have actually the new axle 4+. The axle 4+ new piece, which is 4+ new piece overall. We have this body piece, and that is the dragon body piece, which is, let's just say the creature body piece set. It also uses the older set as well, which is, that's why I call it the creature body piece. And the new piece of the creature body piece looks absolutely really nice. It have really good shape. It have stuff that you can actually connect any fix what you wanted, and it have all 4 starts that you can have and it have all 4 starts, which is 2 of them between left and right, that not just you can actually connect with two lips, but also a all four as well. To makes looks like the actual dragon, the dogs, and even wolf as well. And also mammoth as well. Which is I really like the new 4 Plus pieces for this Kai Fire Dragon build overall. It was really nice. But unfortunately, which is the Golden Dragon, having multiple by build that fire Kai by so another 1 point for Golden Dragon. And now the Golden Dragon have actually a 3 point. Now on the lakes. Now, oops, sorry about the. Now on the lakes. For lakes of the Golden Dragon looks pretty good. I love they use a 2 sides of this slope pieces, which is 1 by 4 a slope pieces. For green and of course a black, which is a dark green 1 by 4 slope pieces, and of course the black 1 by 4 the reverse at the black 1 by 4 the reverse slope pieces as well to fit very nicely. And it's also nice they give it the pale gold tooth pieces to give it a dragon looks. And as for feet, the feet I do have a problem here, be honest guys. So I know the leg supposed to be like this, just looks like the actual dragon, but come on, like really, what all these figures, these are actually really bad. Like it's nothing like a dragon figures. It's more like the humanoid figures build. And that looks really bad. The movement of these figures feel completely forced as well. Like it's have good possibility, but execution is absolutely that bad. Be honest, guys. I don't remember some dragon having the limbs like this. Well, I remember that the dragon have the actual feet built and the actual figures built as well. Unlike this one. Oh my gosh! What exactly is this? Oh boy. Oh boy. They could at least replace with a with a 3-star piece. They could at least replace with a 1 by 2 with Heldo piece with two actual figures built, which is they could at least use the actual force of maybe the holder two pieces with a pure gold and give it the tooth with Kurski of black to make the actual dragon figures build. Or maybe they could at least give it the modified with three Heldo pieces to give it a to give it the 3 fire. To give it the 3 figures built of the Golden Dragon instead a 2, and they could use it with a extra force arms of course the tube with a shaft with a holder piece which is, let's say the shaft piece with pure gold to make dragon figures build looks better. And now of course for and of course, and now finally, let's start it off with a fire dragon, the legs build of this dragon. And despite despite fire dragon, it's just a one piece legs, especially this is a the raptor legs. It looks absolutely really good in my opinion. Using a the raptor legs piece, it definitely fits very well on the dragon, which is it's actually a genius choice to do this. In fact, it could done way better on the wake set for the legs. Looks absolutely a lot better than the golden dragon. If you expect the golden dragon a feet build, I love it have a 3 feet. The new Korski of the raptor piece, which is definitely is the fixed choice. It have the dragon printing on the upside of the red raptor. The red raptor piece. We cover the dragon printed design, which is the dragon printed design here, which is definitely it's nice to have the dragon legs printing of the raptor legs piece, which is the printing of the red raptor legs piece with dragon build. Looks really nice. It looks like the actual dragon upper legs build, and definitely done very well. And oh yeah, I forgot something. You remember say on this video plus I review of Jurassic World, Ferroraptor B-plate rescue mission. Rescue mission review of the raptor figures review. Then guess what? I want to say that these Fire dragon legs build are the same as the raptor, because this is actually a the raptor leg species, not the dragon. I thought it was a the dragon, but after I took out of the raptor, it was actually a Sikorsky of the raptor piece on Fire dragon. Instead a new dragon 4 plus dragon piece. Well, I was actually that instinct of this design. Well, at least I know right now. Thank goodness right now. And yeah, so Fire dragon was just a Sikorsky of the raptor leg species, which is it's the fixed Sikorsky of the raptor leg species with red. We never see the raptor legs species with a red, and this is definitely good choice of this set, which is fake logo. And now I will put in raptor on the place where there was below and contain this review. There it comes. So yeah, due to the golden dragon, the horrible feet build for Fire dragon, it's actually better to beat the golden the golden dragon build. We cover the better legs build due to the horrendous golden dragon feet build. Because it looks really bad on this feet, even though the legs still good looking. But I prefer with a Guy Fire Dragon to have a complete good design of the legs, bit of the legs design here, which is yeah, this is the fix that it was Guy Fire Dragon did it, which is for the legs. It was actually Guy Fire Dragon who actually did it better than the Golden Dragon. So I give it 1 point for the Guy Fire Dragon. So Guy Fire Dragon have a 1 point, but the Golden Dragon have 3. So yeah. So yeah. Now on the wings, which is aka the arms. So the arms of the Golden Dragon, which is the wings pieces, are actually really good. I love they have Mexico ski between a pure gold, black, and of course dark green if you expect this size as well. And I also like they use a 2 tie the long katana piece, and of course 1 small katana piece as well to make almost accurate of the origin. The Golden Dragon. I mean the Golden Dragon build. I mean the original Golden Dragon build set, which is the original Golden Dragon set from Ninjago 2020 set. And it's nice. It's also nice. The arms have a possibility as well, which is a nice. It's absolutely nice, unique. It even can move up and down as well. I also love it using a 4 tie, which is each 2 sides with 2 tie a 2 pieces with 1x2. 2 pieces with a pure gold Korski. And I also love the using a. They also I definitely also love the using a. They also I also love they use. And I also love they also use the Exoforce or piece at black tooth, which is black tooth piece to make the Golden Dragon figures, which is the head figures build, which is definitely nice design of these Golden Dragon build overall. And I also love this wings build. It actually can move it on this side, like it can absolute movement up and down, which is actually satisfies as well. Which is it's fun play with, but I prefer have a dragon like this to makes looks like the actual golden dragon build. Instead we have a possibility overall. Now on the Guy Fire Dragon, and yeah, these builds are really bad. No arms, attack. Only two wings. We use a brick sword, pizza with flame, with Korski of flame. Always old Korski. Which is each time a 2 tie attack and have a gap attack as well. So for the Golden Dragon have a gap as well on the wings, but it at least have a good design as well over this one, and it have no one more wing species, also attack as well. And the Black Korski also attack as well. And of course sticks out Korski of the trace or on 1x2 tile pieces also attack as well. Oh boy. Yeah. The only good things, as they say, are flame. Flame always. The flame always works. Korsky of 2x8 fixing pieces. And that's it. And if you have a possibility like this, it looks like the Fire Angels like a week's build, which looks like the Angels build at True Sword as well. If you do it like this, yeah. So, congrats, the Golden Dragon. You are once again beat a Kai Fire Dragon. So I give it 1 point for Golden Dragon Arms build, which is the wings. So now the Golden Dragon have a 4, well the Kai Fire Dragon still 1. So now let's move on with the head next. First is of course the Golden Dragon head build. So the side of the new design of the Golden Dragon head piece, which is like the redesign of the Golden Dragon head piece. It's really good. It's really good. It's accurate. It's still accurate of the origin. It's also nice. They give it some printing as well. And for eyes looks way better with having white Korsky instead give it the same Korsky as the origin with just gold. So they are actually with a white, which is definitely way better and a lot improvement than the origin. And I also love the tooth Korsky or the white instead a gold, but it still works a lot better than it still works a lot better. Be accurate of the TV show. So yeah, I also love the heel of the I also love the hair. I also love it have the dark green dragon. The dark green hair design of the lower mouth. The lower dragon. The lower golden dragon mouth piece, which is the lower. Which is again the lower head. The lower arms, which is the lower mouthpiece, which is the lower mouthpiece, which is I guess the lower mouthpiece of the dragon design. We have the dark green hair design here. We have the lower mouthpiece with the golden dragon piece, which is yeah, it's definitely the nice fix to have them. It's also nice it have the neck belt plus have a bullet choice at one more dark green stroke piece, but also 1.2 pure gold tile piece with 1 start as well. And it's also nice they give it the start piece to give us some gimmick on the golden dragon mouth, still the gimmick here. But unfortunately for original one have a lot of detail, so yeah, sorry about that. But it got less detail than the original one, but still have a good printing at the mouth as well. Now on the Kai Fire Dragon design, which is this one our match, it have a lot better design than the Golden Dragon head design. It's not just because it gave it the fire blast piece here, plus the whole design of the second part, the lower mouthpiece. The lower mouthpiece. The lower mouthpiece of the fire dragon build. We cover the old hill design on the lower arms, the lower mouth dragon. The lower dragon mouthpiece here, which is, by the way, it can move me just like the golden one, but it have a lot pretty. The mouth is still accurate of the written. The eyes look so good. We cover the actual eyes pretty. We cover right off the background, which is fake you. And notice it have the pretty but dark red color scheme of the back as well, which is give it one more color scheme. Notice a or yellow, but also the dark red as well. So yeah, that I really love it, that it have more pretty than the golden dragon, more accurate of the origin plus TV show as well. And the mouth looks so great. We cover the upper size of the Kai Fire Dragon mouth piece. We cover a dial tooth piece, which is, man, it looks absolutely so good with accurate of the origin, and I definitely love this. The only issue I have with this dragon design, of course, doesn't have neck. Instead, you can move it side to side, which is kinda awkward to do this. But other than that, due to the accurate of the origin plus the accurate of the TV show plus more pretty as well. This is not a fake that Kai Fire Dragon actually did better than the Golden Dragon. So I give it 1 point for Kai Fire Dragon again. So Kai Fire Dragon have a 2 point. Well, for a golden one have still a 4. So yeah. And lastly, it occurs a possibility of these guys right now. For Golden Dragon, it have a lot of a possibility, like the 8 build of the tails number 1 and number 2 as well. For legs, the upper legs have a bullet choice. The feet have a bullet choice as well. The feet can also movement, which is only good things about the horrendous figures builds. And yeah, it have possibility between up and side, but still, which is a side to side, but still a bad execution. But still a bad. Oh, sorry. But still a bad execution of these builds. So yeah. The flags can move me up and down, and it have a hint choice here. The flags can move me side to side as well. For legs, for arms, have a bullet choice here, bullet choice on the wings build, and of course the wings have a bullet choice over here, which is you can actually move me side to side as well. On this side, the arms have a lot of possibility, which is over here you can actually have the side to side possibility, and of course for head can move me up and down, and the figures, well, the figures can move me up and down as well. So yeah, for neck, at asking for neck have a possibility as well. So for the golden dragon head design as well, it can actually swim more as well, since it have a pin inside of the dragon, which is get actually possibility of the swimmer on the head, which is too creepy for this head. And the mouth can move me as well, and it can move me up and down as well, which is it can open up and down as well. So I guess that's about it. Now our kite fire dragon possibility. For tails, it have hinges here, hinges of the tails built as well. Yeah, kinda lazy job. For legs, it can move me only up and down, since it have a pin piece and it can only move me up and down. Instead of having both joints, you get pins, which is, as I say, it can move me up and down, which is actually news about this. For the arms, you have a boy. It have both joints here, and the wings can actually move me up and down. So it said it have a hinge here, which is hinge species, and it can move me up and down only. So these wings as well. And sadly the head can only move me side to side, which is you can actually slightly swim, or no, it can also fully over as well. Like, come on. But again, the head can slightly move me side to side, and it's a little bit swimmer here, but it doesn't have at all. And oh yeah, the mouth can move me, and the mouth can move me, which is again, the mouth can actually open. It can move me up and down. It's good. It have this a possibility as the golden dragon head open mouth, possibility of the mouth as well. And sometimes can fully over. So it's totally out. The golden dragon have actually much better possibility than the kite fire dragon. It have more possibility of the golden dragon than kite fire dragon. It's definitely the good job to have a odd possibility and so much possibility of the golden dragon than the kite fire dragon. Well, meanwhile for kite fire dragon possibility was actually completed for us. It was pretty lame and pretty lazy as well. So I give it the last 1 point for golden dragon. The golden dragon build. So now the golden dragon have a 5 points for having good possibility. Well, Kai Fire Dragon have a 2 point. So now let's result of the comparison, which is a comparison, which one actually did it better. It was the Golden Dragon of maybe Kai Fire Dragon. Let's result of my scores of these sets. So at the result of my record Ninjago, the Golden Dragon was in Kai Fire Dragon comparison, it revealed that the Golden Dragon have 5 points and Kai Fire Dragon have a 2. That means Ninjago, the Golden Dragon is actually victory on this first round of comparison video. So Golden Dragon is Golden Dragon is actually winner of this comparison video. It have a lot good possibility, great minifigures and a lot great build as well. Well, for Kai, the only head was not good at all. It have less fix. The only fix I don't like all the pieces, the temple build and the gun as well. And you can tell the next wave of Record Ninjago seems to be to get a Nano Legacy Kai Fire Dragon build with 50 bucks, which is I really hope for next version of Legacy Kai Fire Dragon will be way better than the 4+1. Maybe they could give it the same design as Golden Dragon, which give us some temple of the build of Dragon could be a lot different. It would be at least the same as Psycho Dragon, and maybe that maybe Zane minor creature. So yeah, I hope the new version of Kai Fire Dragon will be at least better than the original one from Ninjago Legacy, which is 4+ set. It's right here. I hope so. So that is my finally all complete done of my comparison of Ninjago and of Ninjago, the Golden Dragon versus Kai Fire Dragon comparison, which is comparison what I say that. So yeah, so the announcer what I was saying on the review of Ninjago Legacy Kai Fire Dragon, it's finally done what I was actually announced. So now I will make doing my next video what I promise to tell you that soon I do it my rating of record of all record Jurassic World. All record Jurassic World summer 2020 set of my rating, which is it's doing I will do it so which is soon I will do it a record Jurassic World summer 2020 rating worst to best. So yeah. So what you guys think is? Comment it below. This is how short and say out.